In many different settings, especially ones within a business or organization, communication will always be necessary at certain points in time. Like many aspects of business, there is generally a right and wrong way to conduct communication. With this in mind, many different types of communication styles exist to address any situation, including specific scenarios such as conflict management and decision-making. Strategic organizational communication is the first kind of communication style. It means that any communication utilized is consistent, direct, and aligns with the organization's overall strategy and core values, mission, goals, and objectives. This may seem simple but is challenging with a fast-moving and constantly changing business. Strategically aligned communication is important because research shows that it provides employees clarity in decision-making and fosters the organization with the ability to move more quickly from planning to execution. When employees are clear on strategic alignment, it increases their ownership and accountability, which results in higher employee engagement. Indirect communication is often used when the topic is sensitive, when the communicator suspects that the news will be difficult to accept or has an emotional nature. This approach is best used when the communicator is trying to avoid conflict or is uncomfortable with the situation. Lastly, besides the two primary communication styles, there are some general communication guidelines that should be used with almost every instance of communication. Be clear and concise. Business writing is very different from casual and academic writing. In business writing, sentences and paragraphs are short and to the point. Meaningful subject line. Business professionals receive many emails, so an impactful subject line is important in enticing the receiver to open and read your message. Respectful and professional tone. Informal business writing is not as casual as personal texts or emails with family or friends. Even if writing to a trusted coworker, it's essential to maintain a professional tone. Remember that emails can be monitored by the company and by other individuals in the organization. Maintain privacy. Do not disclose other people's email addresses without their permission, and be cautious when forwarding someone else's email. Communication is a skill which can be taught, however, in order to improve and refine it, it must be used and practiced continuously. As with all skill development, failure will be a part of the journey. There are models and guidelines along the way to either make the pitfalls less severe or less frequent.